Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. Hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I am. We're jumping right back on into another episode. And I am recording this right after the last one, so if you did leave me comments, I have not gotten around to them yet. But again, as I mentioned so many times, I do appreciate them. So please keep leaving them as you feel like you would like to. So, with all that being said, what are we doing today? Well, we are trying to gather some resources to get our prawn suit upgraded. I really want that drill arm for our prawn suit, and the best way to do it is to just go out and get resources. Now I am just using our sea moth because it is a quick way of transportation for the time being, and it just works a little bit better than what the prawn suit can do for us at the time being. Once we get it a little bit more upgraded, it's going to be a monster, which is awesome. I'm super excited for that. Now, as you can see, we are about what is this, southwest to west, about 600 meters away from our pod there, and there is this environment down here, this biome, which I feel like we've started into before, but we've really never gotten like fully down into it. So I kind of wanted to take a moment and do just a little bit of exploration and see what we got going on here. I already see that we have the teleport guys who are lurking in here, which I'm not like the biggest fan of, honestly. Yeah, you see them lurking around there. Yeah, these guys, they suck. So we're going to try to avoid them a little bit and just keep going on our way. That's the only one I see so far, but there's probably going to be more. Yep, right there, there's one. But what I'm really looking for is some cool resources, and I don't know if we can find them here or not. The big boy that we really need right now is shale. There's a lot of this blood, or these creature eggs. These might be creature eggs. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got teleported out, boys. Where's our sea moth? Alright. We really need to get out of here now. We're at half health. Half health. We gotta go. We gotta go. But we need shale outcroppings. I don't know if this is the place where we can find them or not. We're gonna get out of there because we definitely need to recoup here a little bit. I was not expecting that. That's not the first time we've had a run-in with one of those. But typically when we do run in with one of them, they're not like too bad. A Cuttlefish Egg discovered. Ooh, that must be based on what we put into our alien enclosement back at the base. So we're definitely going to have to go back there and check it out. I'm really excited to see what we got going on there for that. Let's repair this bad boy. And I don't think I have any health kits in here, but that was one of the other things that I did want to get going, was some med kits. And look at that, we actually do have a med kit, which is perfect. That'll get us back up to full health. And when we do go back to the base, we really should grab some more, or at the very least, get some additional ones being produced from ones within our own enclosure. Because right now we're just going over to the life pod that has one where they automatically get made, and we're using those. But realistically,
ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Oh, that's lovely. So we found the creepiest biome here. Or creepiest environment in general. Alright, let's turn that off. Let's hop out here. See what we got going on. Yeah, this place looks creepy. No wonder it was saying that. Now, we do have the blood oil, which we've seen before. We do have more blood oil. Okay, that looks different, though, than this one. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. It found us. Somehow it found us. Oh, okay. Okay, where's my sea moth? I've already lost my sea moth. Sea moth, baby. Where you at? We're getting out of here. That is the one thing I'm kind of disappointed with playing this game, is I wish there was more opportunities to actually defeat enemies than what we have right now. You can get torpedoes and things like that that can help you with enemies, but generally it's like you run into a lot of these and your first instinct, all you can really do is just run away. That's all you can realistically do, because they are going to come after you, they're going to teleport you, you're going to take damage, and it's just not going to be a fun time. So I feel like we've been in this area before. It is quite dark down here though. I'm curious, what are these? Are these lead? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I wanted to hop out. Lithium, okay. So the one thing that we do need to get is nickel for some of the upgrades. Ooh, and look at this. I don't think we've been here before. Or we might have. We might have already been to this one before. Let's take a quick peek. Let's hop out. I'm leaving my lights on, so don't yell at me. I gotta see where we're going here. Have we been in here before? That's the real question. It kind of looks like we might have been. Maybe. I don't see any PDS. Yep, look at that. We cut through here, and we already got that. So we have been here before. It always gets confusing. I really do wish there was a way that you could just mark things off on a list in-game once you find them. Like, oh, okay, we found this. We can move on. We don't need to go back there. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Or I wish you could set custom waypoints. I don't believe that you can set custom waypoints. If we come into here, you can turn on and off waypoints that have already been added here. But we can't actually really set custom ones. I think maybe the only alternative that we could do is if we had the cameras and we put the cameras all the way out here to the points that we wanted, and then we kind of knew where they were at. But even then, the cameras can be moved and so on and so forth. So anywho, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look around. I'm going to try to gather some resources, because that again is the ultimate goal, is to get some resources gathered to at least get the drill arm for our prawn suit. And then I guess we'll kind of just go from there. So with that being said, guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've been doing some exploration, and I eventually have made my way back out to these guys. So we've seen these guys before, and I think we've already collected research on them. But when I did find them last time, you guys had said they are like the farmers of the sea, and to see what you can find behind them. And now that I'm looking, there is a bunch of stuff. An alien feces, okay. I guess we'll take that. What are these? Shale outcroppings? Ooh, okay, these are really good. We definitely want to be collecting some stuff from this, because this is where we get our lithium and our diamonds from. And I think that actually might be the diamonds that we need right there. Actually, no, we have 3. I think we need 1 more, which is not too bad. But yeah, there's a bunch of shale over here. This is like the place to go to get what you need. And these guys are really, really cool looking. So let's just grab some resources. Yeah, this is amazing. This is like perfect. I just need to come here every single time. Oh, our inventory is full up. What can we get rid of? Blood oil. I was picking up some as we went because I was not expecting to grab so much stuff. I don't know if I should not get too close to these guys. Our inventory is full again. I am going to drop the other blood oil because we have a cropping of it back at the base, so I'm not too worried about it. I thought I saw something over there for a second. Plenty of diamonds. This is awesome. And I think we've already done our research on these guys. I don't know if we need to do it again. No, we have not. A sea treader. That's what these guys are called. So let's get our research on these because they look pretty cool. Sea treader. A vast bipedal Lethean which roams the reefs in herds, grazing on the sea floors. Oh, okay. They unearth mineral deposits as they churn up the sand. Yeah, that's definitely the case here. Look at all this stuff that they've been churning up as they're walking through here, which is awesome. Alright, let's get back to our sea moth. And there are a few more that are over here. What is that? Limestone. We don't need the limestone outcropping, but we can hop back into our sea moth. And let's go over here. Let's see what these guys are unearthing, if they're unearthing anything at all. It does look like it's more shale, for sure. And then we did get that alien feces, which I wonder what how that's going to come into play. Actually, there's another one right there. I don't know if they're worth anything. We do have some storage on here. Let's stick, we'll stick that away, and I'll actually stick some of this stuff away. And we'll just have to remember to grab it when we get back to the base. We do have one of those guys over there, but I don't think he'll pester us if we're this far away. I think we're plenty far a ways away, where he's not going to be bugging us. I would hope. With my luck, he'll see us and he'll come over here and we'll be in deep doo-doo. Yeah, so many shale outcroppings. This is perfect. This is the best way to get resources. So you guys were completely right in saying that this, you definitely need to look into these guys some more. All right, let's hop into our sea moth here. And let's head back home. We've got plenty of items. I think we would have everything that we need realistically. So we should be good to go. So guys, I will meet you back at the base. Alright guys, we are back at the base. And I am just sticking some stuff away that we just don't need on us right now. Some rubies, lithium, some magnetite that we got here. Just a whole bunch of resources, which is awesome. These are the harder resources to come by, I would say. Obviously, we got lucky and we found quite a bit of it. So we are actually in a good spot. And I'm really happy that we were able to get so much so that we can have it on hand. Now,
seek fluid intake.
Okay, we do need to take fluid intake, but I was reading on this alien feces. So it's nutrient-rich manure suitable for bioenergy production. So we could throw this into our bioenergy reactor, and that's probably going to give us a decent amount of power. So we're going to do that. I'm going to grab some water here, because we do need to have some fluid intake. We actually need some food intake as well. So we can run back over to our plant setup and grab some goodies. We do have our Chinese potato plants back here. Plenty of food to keep us going for a while. Okay, I don't know why I did that to us, but there we go. Perfect. Oh, and we did want to go check on our alien containment. See what we got going on over here. Oh, what is this little guy? Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. He's so happy looking too. That's really cute. Cool. I don't know what more we can really do in there. You guys will have to let me know. So we should have everything that we need though to get our upgrade going for our prawn suit. So if we come over here, come to our fabricator, we need our suit modules. And we need to grab what we need for it. So 5 titanium, 1 lithium, and 4 diamonds. And I had put everything away, but that is also because we have a bunch of stuff here on the ship that we need to grab as well. So we got more of that manure, which we'll be utilizing. We got all of our diamonds, and we have our lithium. The only thing that we're holding off on then is our titanium. We need some titanium, which I don't know how much we actually have laying around here, to be 100% honest. Now if we come back into here, we could throw this in there as well, and that should keep it going. That was kind of a nice find that we got 2 of them. Alright, so titanium, we have 3 of it right here. We do need 5, I believe it said, so that should be everything that we need. Now we definitely don't need this many diamonds on us, so let's put some of them away. I think it said we only needed 4, so let's make sure we got 4 on us and we are good to go. Let's go back over here and let's get our upgrade going. I don't know why it does that. From time to time, it'll just plop me back up on the landing there, and then it'll make me go down for some reason when I click on it. It's probably just a timing issue. No big deal. So we have this, and I believe we could just stick it right onto him. So access upgrades. I think that we can just equip it. So now we have a drill bit on there. So cool. So it is going to be on this side. And we should be able to get some of those bigger resources. So I do want to test it out. So let's try to go out and find some of these bigger resource deposits that we could mine. So I'm going to go look around a little bit. And once I find one, I'll bring you guys on back. Alright guys, so we've come up upon one of these bad boys here. So this is a lithium one, and as you can see, now that we come up to it, we have the option to actually mine it with our drill. So all we got to do is go in, it'll start drilling. It doesn't really look like it gives us much of a progression or anything like that, but it does add it to the vehicle storage. So we have 3 added to the vehicle storage. Interesting. Now, I don't know. I don't think I can access vehicle storage. I think I have to get out of our prawn suit to actually access it. That's upgrade. That's enter. That's our power cell. But how do we actually... Oh, there we go. It's on the back side. So there we go. That's the actual storage amount that we have, and I believe we can actually upgrade that if we really wanted to, which is pretty cool. Wow, what's that down there? It's extremely bright down there. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hop down there, see what we got going on here. I think this is just, yeah, these are just some different flora that we can find around here. I do just want to make sure that we don't get ourselves put into a spot that we cannot get back out of, because that would be, you know, the worst scenario. But this is far enough where it's like we can definitely jump our way back up if we needed to. Just like so. Pretty easy. Now, I would be interested to try this on some different items that we've seen around, but obviously our speed is not the best. Our speed really isn't that great, and having something that is a little bit quicker would definitely move things along a lot faster. So I'm thinking that's going to be our next course of action, is getting a speed upgrade. So I think our best bet is to actually head back to the base, and we will try to get some speed upgrades going, or something along those lines. That's what I'm thinking for the time being. So guys, you know, that's actually interesting. Can we? Oh, we can. Cool. Oh, that's really nice that we can do it without getting out of the suit. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'll meet you back at the base. Alright guys, we are back at the base, and we have our prawn suit in our moon bay here. So let's take a peek at what other upgrades we have here. So obviously the depth upgrade is another one that we could easily get to. The thermal reactor, so it recharges power cells in hot areas. That's actually pretty interesting. The suit jump jet upgrade is cool, but we don't have the crystalline sulfur, and I don't know necessarily how we need to do that just yet. So that kind of is on hold, and unfortunately it's kind of looking like that might be what the big thing is. So we could also do the grappling, which would be pretty cool. So an advanced wiring kit, some benzene, and titanium, which does not seem that bad at all. So let's go see what we have over in the base. The other thing, so we do have the depth module, but we do need nickel for that. So, and again, we had mentioned that before, that I'm not 100% sure where to get nickel. So let me go back over into the base, let me grab some resources, and we'll get one of the upgrades up and going. Alright guys, so I'm thinking that we will get some stuff together to get the prawn suit grappling arm. I think that would be awesome to have. So in order to get it, we need some benzene, which we do need 3 blood oil for, and luckily for us, we have been growing it outside. And it did have enough on it that we could get some of that up and going. Now we are also going to need an advanced wiring kit. So we are going to need a normal wiring kit and a computer chip. So we are going to need some silver ore, and then some copper, gold, and table coral. We need that as well. Now, I don't think I have anything in here. We actually did have another thing of blood oil in there if we needed it, but luckily we had enough out there. So we do need our silver. We are going to need some gold. We do need our copper, and then we need a little bit more of copper. And actually, wow, I am quite surprised at how little copper we have right now. So we should be able to get our wiring kit going pretty easy on that front, just those 2 silver. And then all we need now is our computer chip. So we have everything except our table coral sample. So all we got to do, go outside here, navigate our way over to our little outcropping of table coral. We should be able to get some more of it. So this one will work perfectly fine right here. And we should be able to grab our 2 pieces. Pretty easy, if I do say so myself. So now we can come back over and we can get the grappling arm up and going. Alright, let's stick that away. Go into here. Everything that we need for a computer chip. And then all we need is a little bit more gold, and luckily we have a lot of it, which is awesome. So just like that, we should be able to have our advanced wiring kit. Perfect. So the only other things we need are 5 titanium and then 1 lithium. So I think I have some lithium here. We have 4 titanium, which unfortunately is not going to be enough. We're going to probably have to go get some more. And then 1 of these. Yep, we do not, so surprisingly, we do not have any more titanium. But an easy way to go and get it is to come over here to our scanner room. We can go and we could search for titanium itself, but I really don't recommend that. What I recommend doing is looking for metal salvage, because that will yield you a couple pieces of titanium per metal salvage, which is awesome. So it should start popping up here on the screen once we get some, once it starts locating some. I did put a second range upgrade on it, so it should have like a decent range. And we actually have one right here. That was pretty easy. Pretty straightforward, and that's why I definitely recommend doing the metal salvage if you can at first. There's actually a stalker tooth here, which is perfect. There's another piece of metal salvage here. I'm going to grab it as well, since we are right here. And I know that we are going to need it. Or we're going to need the titanium, I should say. We don't necessarily need the salvage, we need the titanium. Now the other thing I have been thinking about is actually getting a Cyclops up and going, because I have done a little bit of research and I have realized that you can house the Cyclops, or you can house your prawn suit in the Cyclops itself and deploy it. So you could take your Cyclops out to different locations and then deploy your prawn suit to collect certain resources instead of having to do all the traversing to try to get to those resources. So I think that's what we're going to do as well. I think we'll do probably another episode or two and we'll get the Cyclops up and going. I think that would be pretty cool to do. So we can get some titanium up and going here. It actually yields you 4 pieces, which is totally worth it. Totally worth it. And then we should have everything that we need on us to get to that grappling hook upgrade, or grappling arm upgrade. Come up here. Come into here, prawn suit, grappling arm, we'll get it going. Now from everything that I have read as well, the suit jump jet upgrade is going to be one of the best things to do. Now the crystalline sulfur as well as the nickel that we need can be found in the, it's like the river biome in here, which is actually kind of interesting. So let's equip that. And then let's check this boy out. Let's see how this is now. We're going to drop in, just like so. Now, how does this work? Oh. You hold on to it? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, it takes some getting used to. That's 100% sure. But that's really cool. Now, I wonder what the range is on it. Like, if I wanted to go way down there. No, it's not that far, but it's definitely useful enough. And I think you can jet yourself as well. Like, you can propel yourself up as you're using it. It's definitely going to be a learning curve for me. We got to get out from underneath this piece of sheet metal here of the ship. But it definitely does offer some cool new versatility to it. Oh, this is so cool. Alright. I'm having too much fun with it. So we're going to leave this out for the time being. Let's hop out. And let's go back in, or actually, let's not go back inside. We're going to come up to our mobile vehicle bay. And we're going to take a peek at actually what we need to get our Cyclops going. So we'll go in here, we'll take a peek. Vehicles, Cyclops, lubricant. This actually, it's not too bad. The enameled glass is probably going to be what is the most resource intensive, because we need obviously a lot of quartz. So we're going to have to get some quartz up and going. But you know what? I need to mark this down so I am aware of what we need, because it's too often that I forget kind of what we need for these things. So Cyclops, and let me just mark this bad boy down. Now really, it's not that hard. I don't think that's going to be too hard of a recipe to get up and going. And we had started on the path at one point before we had our prawn suit completely finished, or all the schematics for it, I should say. So we really should have some of these items hanging out in here. So we really don't have anything hanging out in here. Well, we have a wiring kit, which can be useful. We could definitely take that out and utilize it. So let's grab that. We do need, what was it, an advanced wiring kit. So we do have to go down the same exact path that we just went down. So we're going to need some more gold and copper for it. Which I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have enough copper for it, unfortunately. Which means we're going to have to go out and get some copper. Yeah, we do not have enough copper. We can get rid of some of this titanium, though. We definitely don't need it on us or at the time being. Let's go back out to our prawn suit here. And we'll just do some adventuring here. So there is like some rocks that I've seen around, like over this direction, that it looks like it could be mined up. Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened. Okay, pick something up. I think that is going to be the one thing, though. The grappling arm is pretty cool, but if you're trying to actually do stuff and collect things, it kind of makes it hard. So let's actually go to our upgrades. Let's take off the grappling arm for the time being, and we can actually just store it in here, which is awesome. Oh wow, we actually have a lot of quartz and stuff in here. So let's switch that into there for the time being. And I'm going to take this out. This will actually be extremely useful to have. All of this stuff will be extremely useful to have. So let's enter our prawn suit here. And we'll just keep going with this. I think this is a fine setup to have for now. The grappling hook, like I said, is really, really cool. It's a cool thing to have on it. But it does seem a little bit, makes things a little bit more tricky when you're trying to grab stuff with your opposite arm. So I'm going to do a little bit of searching around, see what I find, and then we'll kind of see where we're at with timing and how we want to wrap up this episode. So guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I was out and exploring, and I came across another piece of our shipwreck here from the Aurora that I definitely have not investigated before. So we are about what? So that's northwest there roughly. So we are about southeast, about, you know, what, 400 roughly meters from our base there. And I came across this. So there are some battery charger fragments in here, but we've already found those. So those are just going to give us titanium if we search them or scan them. But coming down here, we do have a data box. We already know this though, the Ultra Glide fins. So this is actually just going to give us more titanium. Unfortunately, I was kind of hoping for something new, but we do have a PDA here. So the TransGov profile.
New PDA data.
Okay. There's a lot of information there. You can read through it if you so feel like it. To just pause the video, and you'll be able to look through all of it. And we do have some additional ways we could go here. I did see that we could cut through this door if we wanted to, but this offered a second route around, which is actually pretty nice that it did offer that. We do have another battery charger here, which we already know. We do have a propulsion cannon fragment in there, a modification station fragment. What else? Another battery charger is down there, and then I think that's about it. Another modification station and battery charger. So all stuff we've already gotten that's just going to give us titanium, so I'm not going to spend time going through it just yet, or we're just not going to do it in general, I should say. So we can head back out here, head back to our prawn suit, and I have been collecting a good amount of items. So we're going to hop back in here, and we're going to keep going. So, like I said, been collecting some good stuff. If we go to our inventory here, got some quartz. Got some gold, and we do have a little bit of copper, but it's on the onboard storage of the prawn suit. It's not in our inventory, which is actually pretty interesting. If you pick anything up with your prawn suit, it automatically goes into its own storage rather than your personal one, which is kind of nice actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty nice to be able to have it like that. Now it does get a little bit finicky at times when you try to pick stuff up with it. So sometimes it's just easier to hop out and just kind of do it yourself. Just grab what you need rather than trying to get these small ones with the prawn suit. But yeah, we're moving right along. So I am going to probably make my way back to the base, and I'll meet you guys back there. Alright guys, we have made it back to the base here, and we have a whole slew of resources that we need to drop off. Let's come over here, go in here, and let's just drop off a bunch of this stuff that we have. Perfect. All of these resources, we're doing so great now. I feel like we are in such a good place in terms of these resources. Obviously, there's a few things that we still are lacking on, like the sulfur stuff that we need for the one upgrade. What was it? It was in here somewhere. The Prawn to propulsion upgrade. Interesting. Yeah, the crystalline sulfur we need, and then the nickel we need as well. But we'll get that eventually. The Seamoth, a dedicated system for detecting and displaying topographical data on the HUD. I don't know if that's really worthwhile. Interesting. All right. Anyways, guys, we are at that time, so we're going to wrap up the episode. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you enjoy that we are still continuing this, and we probably will for a little bit longer because I do want to get a Cyclops up and going. So stay tuned for those, and if you do want to keep notified on when those episodes go live, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you already haven't, and hit that bell notification if you already haven't as well. I do stream over on Twitch. I have that linked down below, along with my Discord link that will keep you up to date on everything that is going on, not only here on the channel, but with the streaming as well. So guys, thank you so much for sticking through till the end. I appreciate it so very much. I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy.